Hey everyone, Coach Terrence here, Tech Tuesday. Going to go over a topic today. One of my good friends, you might know him around town, Kunal Chandler from Bean to Cup. He asked me to do a video on this, so we're going to do that today. And he asked about tennis elbow, or the actual name lateral epicondylitis. So it's a disease of the tendon that it just doesn't start working, gets really painful, and if you've had it before, it's really debilitating. So quickly, we're going to go over 2 stretches and 2 movements to both relieve the symptoms and improve it so it does not happen again. So stretch number 1 that we can do is we're just going to sit on a bench or grab your countertop or your sink and just stretch forward, or even going against a wall and opening up and stretching through that extended elbow position to just deload some of those muscles and that tension. Stretch number 2 is gonna fix your shoulder position. So for me, I know for that tennis elbow, it usually flares up because the shoulder's not working properly. So a stretch for this, I like to go right on the ground. We're going to lay all the way down, squeeze your shoulders together, lift your hips up. You can go one of 2 positions. Hands on the floor, arms straight, or if you can, pull your hands right under your bum cheeks. Then slowly let your butt drop. And for me, I feel a big stretch right through the shoulder. Now it's important we do not let that shoulder roll forward. Keeping those shoulder blades squeezed nice and tight together, working that rotation of your shoulder. Now, 2 drills to work that soreness out of your elbow. That's going to be with the dumbbell. You can use a heavier one, or if you're starting, use a really light one. You're going to do an assisted pull up to your arm, turn the dumbbell, slowly lower down, twist, pull back up. If you can, go all the way down, relax, use your hand. You shouldn't be working to pull the dumbbell up at all. We're working on that eccentric loading pattern to help strengthen and start putting some load back on that tendon so it gets healthy again. Now, number 2 is going to be making your shoulder work more properly. So this is an internal and external rotation exercise. Sitting on a bench or a chair, having your elbow right up here, setting the shoulder down and back, rotating down nice and slow, keeping that position, that posture, and back up. Making sure this wrist stays nice and neutral. We're not letting it flop or keeping it bent up. Using that shoulder to allow that rotation to happen, so this elbow and those tendons do not overwork and do all the work that this shoulder is supposed to do. So if you have some lateral epicondylitis, or commonly known as tennis elbow, this nasty pain through right in that bottom area of the forearm, either A, go see a doctor, physiotherapist, massage therapist, chiropractor, or try some of these. If you have a dumbbell at home, try it out. Start lighter. There has to be a little bit of, I don't want to say the word pain, but you need to be able to feel things working for them to be changed, okay? Give that a try, and hopefully that tennis elbow goes away so you can play tennis in the summertime. Thanks.